Welcome back to another GeekaWhat video. In today's video, I'm taking you over the best $400 gaming PC build for 2016. So without any further ado, let's get into today's GeekaWhat video. So the first question I always get asked with any build is how well will this build perform? And for $400 this build performs exceptionally. It will do incredibly well at the latest AAA titles at medium to high settings, 45 to 60 frames per second, as well as absolutely smashing the likes of CSGO, World of Warcraft, League of Legends and Minecraft, mostly over 100 FPS, especially in Minecraft. This build is very capable, and whilst it isn't exactly a video editing beast, Nvidia's Shadowplay technology, which is included with the graphics card, allows you to record and stream your gameplay either to YouTube or to Twitch. Without any further ado, let's get into the parts list for today's video. For the CPU, I went for the AMD Athlon X4 860K. It's a quad-core CPU, which means it's compatible with all of the latest AAA titles, so there's not going to be a game that isn't compatible with this CPU. It comes out the box at a healthy 3.7 GHz, but I've personally got this CPU myself up to 4.2 GHz, even on the stock cooler. The stock cooler is a tiny bit loud, but at $73 this CPU is absolutely superb. For the motherboard, I went for the Asus A68HM-K. It's a Micro ATX FM2 Plus motherboard, so it uses the slightly newer socket design over the slightly older FM2 socket. You can do a little bit of overclocking on this motherboard, although the chipset isn't exactly geared towards overclocking. It's got USB 3 and PCI 3, giving you all the expansion you could want, and it comes for $32, which is a great deal. For RAM, I went for two 4GB sticks of Kingston HyperX Fury Blue, so you've got dual channel, twice the bandwidth by having two 4GB DIMMs. It comes out of the box at a DDR3 1600MHz, you don't need anything more than that for this build, and it really is where the value lies. You can get this in red, black, white or blue I believe, but I've got for blue in the parts list, however you can swap that out, and they are all very similarly priced. For storage, I went for a Seagate Barracuda 1TB 3.5-inch 7200rpm internal hard drive. 7200 RPM is as fast as hard drives get, and a terabyte gives you over 1000 GB of usable storage. It's in a 3.5-inch form factor, which is the absolute norm, and you can either go for this Barracuda drive from Seagate or Western Digital's Caviar Blue drive. Both are very reliable, and I trust both of these drives, and I had experience with both, both very positive, but at $45 this was a slightly cheaper option. For the video card, I went for the EVGA GeForce GTX 950. It's got a 2GB frame buffer and is EVGA superclocked ACX2 Plus version. So you've got two big fans on there to keep this GPU nice and cool. It's already a cool running GPU, but those two fans just mean you'll be able to overclock this. It does come overclocked out of the box. You can also get EVGA Precision X overclocking software free included with this graphics card, and at $155 it is very solid. For the case, I went for Thermaltake Versa H21. It's an ATX mid-tower case and it's got USB 3 on the front. It comes at $35, which is a great deal. These cases are very nice, and you can't really get anything better for the money. For the power supply, I went for the EVGA 430 or 80 plus certified ATX power supply. It's a tiny bit of a mouthful, but don't let that put you off. 430 watts is more than enough for this build, as the EVGA GeForce GTX 950 isn't a particularly power hungry card. AMD's Athlon X4 is slightly power hungry considering the CPU it is, but this power supply's got plenty of headroom. The 80 plus certification means it's guaranteed to run above 80% efficiency at 20, 50 and 100% load scenarios, not only making your system more efficient, but also saving you money at the wall and increasing the lifetime and longevity of your components. Overall, at just under $400, this build is absolutely superb and really is the best you can get for $400. If you found this video helpful, then make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, it helps me a lot, and also follow my Twitter at GeekaWhat. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll as always see you in the next GeekaWhat video.